So that whole dust bowl happening around there, that is a slab in the making. Now, let me just tell you one thing about Beshi. It does not have an end. I know Brenda warned me before he came. I think Beshi probably slept about 3 hours a night. He's up until 12, up again at 3, and then he's out and about on the farm doing things. I thought I worked hard, but Beshi just does not quit. Anyway, so the idea here is you'll build a wall. Let me just change this quickly. Build a wall there to the slab, and then we start filling it up with horse manure and worms, and then we start working it away. And then as soon as we get about there, we work it back. And we compost it, worms go through it, and then we start adding manure again, and then use that, and then we work it back. So that's the idea behind this setup. We'll also probably put a layer of roots around it just to keep the manure from falling out and the termites from climbing in. And then down here it's got a little drop. Not so much that you can't build something on it in the future, but it's got a little drop. And so we can dig it down and put a bucket down there and that is the compost fee if we want it to. Rika, good morning. So I'm not gonna make a close-up video of your children's, but I'm happy they're riding
Okay.
the horses and I saw them playing there with the other kids.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it? Yeah.
Yeah, very much. They enjoyed it. We're a group of like 19. Is it 19?
19 kids? Okay.
Yeah, and 3 teachers. The fire is ready. Lucky has finished the fire.
To make a bit of
Yeah,
outside food?
Yeah, to have a little bit of boerewors.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it's now going to, I think it's going to be my turn.
Your turn to ride.
To ride, yeah.
And Mika's a good guide, eh?
Mika said she will wait for me.
Yes, I saw one of the other teachers riding now as well.
Yeah. So they are done, and we only have one boy that refuses.
Okay.
He's so afraid scared of
Maybe
riding.
next time
Yeah,
he'll
the
come.
first time also.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we really enjoy it. For them, it's like heaven on earth. They like it.
Yeah, I think the farm is always something nice, eh?
They like it very much.
Farm is always
So
nice.
maybe after me writing, they will get something to eat because most of them now.
I was a bit busy, so I didn't see what you were doing. But did you show them the worms and the garden and?
Yeah, after eating, we can.
You do that.
Yeah, we'll do
so
that. Yeah.
For now, we've only played on the. We only looked at the pigs, played, and then the horses.
Yeah, and horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lekker.
Mika, come.
Apparently you're a bad guide. Apparently we must fire you and get another guide. Mika,
Come. Okay.
Mika, the permaculture
Yeah.
guide. Okay, so that is the kids on the farm. It's always a good thing having them here. This morning I'm running around, so Mika is guiding them. But the teachers have been here a couple of times as well. I'll guide them. I think I'll show them the worms a bit later and show them the garden, etc. Show them the pigs a little bit earlier. They were happy with that. So progress, showing people the farm. The very first compost coming into the project. In the corner. Right there, yes. How long do you think it will take to fill this up, Moremi? This whole thing?
This whole thing?
How many days of horse manure?
I think it will be 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 days old.
You say 7. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna put some worms on it.
Okay.
So adding the worms. Which one do you think, which drum do we have that has got the most worms? The green one.
Green.
You want to empty the green one rather?
Yeah, this one.
This one is most.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this one.
This one also got big ones. Big ones. But the big ones here. This has more.
The plastic one. More. Okay, let's take the plastic one. Okay.
Big one.
So this will only have to happen once. This is the introduction of the worms, emptying one of the worm bins. Okay, now we need to find the best way to empty it. Okay, so I wanted to give you a final update of what the worm farm looks like. Now this is the down sun view. Been watering it a little bit. Let me just put this hose pipe down and I can show you nicer what's happening here. So as you can see, we started stacking from that side. We emptied 2 worm drums into it. This is this black stuff that you see up here. Worms have started migrating, but there's wormish there, and they will start moving into the pile. Oh no, my hand is full of worm dung. Started there, we're building it up this way. We've put in a slant slope or light slope. See, the water is now starting to pool here. If we just hold on, the pipe is something new we added today as well, so that's hasn't worked yet. These things is some old scaffolding that we had lying around. We're gonna add higher thing, add more scaffolding, and then add a shade cloth, but it also can turn into a lighter roof. It also can turn into something that you'll be able to put maybe irrigation up if you don't want to water it with your hand every day. And the idea is then to fill it up about double the bin size. Eventually we produce a lot more horse manure than once thought. This is, I think, 7 days of horse manure that we've got here. And so we'll fill this thing up obviously in 2 weeks, I hope. So 3 weeks, maybe a month max, and then it will take another 2 or 3 months for it to become completely done. So my calculations tell me that we'll probably have to build another one at some stage, but we'll see how it goes. Currently what's running out here is a mixture of pure worm tea from the worm drums, and then obviously there's some fresh manure, so that comes out of here as well. Now you will be able to use this as like you would use urine fertilizer, any, or your smelly drum fertilizer, any of your fertilizers that will do the trick here. You'll have to dilute it 1 to 10. In other words, you use 1 liter of that worm tea on 10 liters of water, dilute it like that, and then you can spread it into your garden. 1 on 20 is even better. Your chances of burning your crops is almost nothing. Once everything is processed and everything is black, then you can use it pure on your garden, but it's always a good idea to dilute liquid fertilizer to make 100% sure you're not burning your drums. Okay, so what is the benefits? Here you can see the worm tea starting to drop out. First a trickle, and then it will run much faster soon, I'm sure. What is the benefits? So I can pick up 3. The one is we can make worm compost and worm juice at scale. It's a much bigger scale obviously than those drums. We might be able to compost all of our horse droppings with this. So that's the first one, scale. Second one is because there's a slab, no termites can get in. Now termites isn't necessarily bad for the land, but when you want a pure product, worm compost separated by itself, you don't necessarily want the worms to come and take the moisture, or the termites to come and take the moisture and take the bedding and put it in their burrows. It is good for the land when they do, but you want a product that you can say make here and use into your tomatoes, or maybe even sell if you like. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is because you are now having a concrete slab and you have everything together, you are able to harvest worm tea a lot better. This is a marketable product, and this is a fantastic juice to use in your garden. You won't always add so much moisture. I'm just doing this now for the video effect. You might have a couple of drops fall out overnight, and then this bucket will take a couple of days to fill up, hopefully. But it's a fantastic product to use in the garden, and the benefit that you don't get if you were to make this on the soil. So this is sort of the best combination that the two systems that I previously had is make worm compost on the soil and make worm compost in these drums. And so this is basically super worm system that combines all the benefits from those. The other thing is now we have these extra drums. We can take them to the township and give them to those people. Hopefully they will enjoy them as much as I did, and hopefully they'll get as much benefit as I did from them. And I think that's going to be the end of my story. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.